You are now tuning in.
Hello, and welcome to Rocks Your Life podcast with your girl, Viandra Rocks. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of my new listeners. And y'all already know if you're a part of the squad, what I'm about to say next. I rocks, you rocks, and we rocks together. Rocks Nation stand up in the building. You can't say that slogan without including yourself. And that's on Periano. Why? Because we're winning at life. Look here. It's not over until I win. You guys are here for another episode of enlightenment, another episode of growth, another episode of taking our lives to the next level. Now, before we get into this good thing, because you know we're going to get into some good things on today, I want you to do me one good favor. Hold on. Grab your handy dandy notebook. It may be a notebook. It may be an iPad. It may even be your iPhone or your Android. We do not discriminate here. I want you to take notes because you know I'm going to say something that you're going to want to write down. Hold on, y'all. I don't want you to miss out on anything. You know, when you're around one of your friends, you be like, man, I heard something good. What did they say? Dang, I can't remember what they said. We don't want that. I want you to remember what was said on today. So with that, y'all, we're going to get right into it. What is today's topic? Move in silence. Shh. And I'll sip to that. You know, a lot of the times we want to tell everybody about what we have going on. We want to let our family and our friends know about what we have going on. We want to call, we want to post it on social media. You know, it's funny. I remember back in the day when we used to have MySpace and nobody actually posted exactly what they were doing. You know, we would post food and friends and stuff after it happened. Nowadays, we are literally at the restaurant, taking our cameras out, putting it on our food and our drinks, saying, hey, I'm here with so-and-so. Hey, I'm there. And you're letting the world know your every move. I want you to do me a favor in 2023. I want you to move in silence. You know, I heard something one time, if you know what I mean. I know I said you know a couple of times here. Y'all bear with me. But anyway, I heard on a video, I think it was YouTube, and they were speaking about how you should move in silence and how when you do not speak on things and tell people about your dreams and your aspirations, that they can actually manifest and come to pass. And I have come to the conclusion that that is very true. So I'm only giving you guys a tidbit from out of my box of do better. Okay. And I want you to move in silence. So with that being said, we're going to hop right into it. You can't tell everyone your next moves. You got to move in what? Silence. Let me tell you, moving in silence is a powerful thing. Baby, when this pandemic happened, we all were shut down. We were forced to be in our houses in silence. And some of us, after that silence, we came out looking bigger than when we came in. And some of us lost a couple of pounds when we came on out. No shade. No shade. Please don't take it personal. I don't mean no harm by what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Some of us went in looking one way and we came out looking like something else. No discrimination. You didn't have to put on your clothes no more, them tight jeans. You didn't have to wiggle in it because we didn't have nowhere to go. So I understand, but I want to emphasize on when you move in silence, how you can literally show your glow up without speaking about it. Sometimes you just really need to show up. That's it. So I got some steps to help you guys move in silence today. Pull out your notepads, pull out your pens. We got some writing to do today. So number 1, protect your privacy. Your life should not be put on display, but it should be private. Why? I want you to imagine something for a minute. You have 5 million, really 7 billion people in the world. And you are literally giving them access to every single thing that you're doing. Now that sounds a little scary to me. It's enough we have our iPhones, right? But now if we take it up a notch, you have the street cameras. You have the cameras in the store. Now I was in a building not too long ago, transparency moment, and they not only have cameras, guys, but the cameras have sound recording equipment. You can be in a room and they're recording your movement, but they're also recording what you're saying in the room. That's kind of scary. You got to protect your privacy. Now, I understand we don't live in a private world. Everybody want to know what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, like you're doing it. And they want to see it in real time. I think it's actually an app out that literally will notify you to say, stop what you're doing right now and post what you're doing. That's a little scary to me because I would hate for someone to show up. And I have seen instances like this where people will be getting ready. Well, people, hold on, I'm gonna get this right. Where people will be getting ready. I said be, you heard me right. Getting ready to be somewhere. And then next thing you know, their haters is showing up. The ops is on their way to their location. You don't want that for you. I don't even want that for you. I don't want that for nobody. So sometimes you got to be willing to say, you know what? I'm going to post where I'm going after I finish leaving. I'm going to post when I get home. I'm going to post later on tomorrow. I'm going to post tomorrow night. Sometimes people could think you out on the freeway, but baby, you what? In your pajamas at home, twiddling your toes, okay? You just gotta do what you gotta do. So with that, you wanna make sure that you're keeping something private. I want you to surround yourself with people who want you to grow. See, people who want you to grow, they don't really want you to tell your business. You can't tell everything. Some things you gotta keep to yourself. That's number one. So protect your privacy. Number two, protect your dreams. I'll sip to that. That's a sip to that moment. Hold on, y'all. Now, don't worry about what's in my cup, baby. You worry about what's in your cup. Don't worry about what's in my cup. With that being said, we're moving. Protect your dreams. Why should you protect your vision? Let me tell you something. Sometimes when you tell people about what you have been dreaming about, what you have seen in your dreams, what you want to do, they are prepared to tear it down because of their own insecurities, because of their own failures in their lives. Because of what they've been through, they're ready to tell you, that's not gonna work. They auntie did it. It's not gonna happen. They tried it. It failed. They tried it 10 times. I'm telling you, girl, if I was you, I wouldn't try that. Bro, man, you wasting your money. Don't even give that a try. I got some friends who tried crypto. It didn't work. I got some people who tried to do real estate. It didn't work. Trust me, it's not gonna work. Trust me, it's not gonna work. You can't tell people your dreams because guess what? The vision wasn't given to them. It was given to you. Meaning that it's only through your lenses. Come on, somebody. I feel a turn right here. It's only through your lenses that you're able to visually see that 2020 vision. See, 2020 vision isn't given to everyone. It's only given to the person whose the dreams belong to. Meaning that if I try to tell you that I am meant to climb Mount Everest and you look at me right now, you may say, Viandra, that's impossible. How could you possibly do that? You haven't been training, baby. I don't need you to validate my dream because God already validated it for me. Oops, and I'll sip to that. He validated it by giving me the vision anyway. So therefore, I don't need your vision. I don't need nothing you got to say to me. People are also jealous. Don't give them ideas to become your competition. Well, we can throw the pin on that. Baby, don't give somebody an idea to become your competition. You know what's funny about that? I have a transparency moment. I call myself telling somebody, I'm going to do my music a little different. I'm going to put it out like this. I'm going to put it out like that, right? Next thing I know, say next thing I know to your neighbor, okay? Next thing I know, they legit start doing the same thing. And I said to myself, what's going on here? We're supposed to be cool. We're supposed to be homies. Why are you trying to do what I'm doing? But the reality of it is when you share your dreams to people who lack vision, they come to steal and stifle the very dreams from up under you. But I'm here to tell you, baby, it don't matter who try to come and block what God got. It doesn't matter what they try to do. They not going to stop what's for you. And that's on Periano. But I still want you to move in silence. Protecting your dreams. I got to protect what belongs to me. It's like your child. Your dreams is really your baby. You're not going to just give your baby to everybody. You're not going to just let your baby go into anybody's house. You're not going to let your baby eat anybody's food. So why are you giving your dreams over to people who lack nutrition? Baby, they're malnutrition. What do I mean? They lack the ability to have faith. They lack the ability to see past their current circumstances, to be able to see the vision in which you speak about. Here we go. It's not over until I win. I don't care how many times you got to try it again and again and again. I'm protecting my dreams in 2023. This is the time where I protect my dreams. Number 3, find your tribe. Being silent does not mean that you have to be alone. Being in a small circle is simply the best for all of us. Okay. You can get support from your dreams. There's no jealousy. There is no, oh, girl, It ain't none of that. When you got your own circle, your own tribe, when you share a dream with these people, they're not going to look at you like you crazy. They're not going to look at you like something wrong with you. They're going to be like, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can get it done. I'm literally a living testimony as you sit here from your home, from your car, while you're at the gym, wherever you may be watching me. I'm a living testimony. I was literally doing my podcast just so that you can hear it from my home. I knew it was on me, literally on my spirit, to do a visual podcast. I said, you know what, God, I'm going to do a visual podcast in my house. I feel it so strongly on me. I was going to record it in my home. I had got a corner set up and everything. And then my wonderful professional cousin, who is the CEO of 808 Dreams Productions, she said, V, we're going to take this to the next level. See, when you got the right people in your circle, my, I feel it run right up in here. They'll take your dream, baby, and magnify that thing. They'll multiply that thing far beyond your own vision. You see this mic? See, I was going to purchase a mic from Amazon, and baby, my cousin laughed at me. She said, baby, if you don't put that thing down. I said, don't do me like that, boo. I'm trying to do what I do. I went on YouTube. They said, this is a good mic for me. She said, no, I got you. I got the mic. Come on here. I got the lighting. Come on, somebody. We can get the backdrop. See, when you got people in your circle who truly value your dreams as you move in silence throughout the world, baby, they will take your little bitty thing and make it great. You're watching a manifested blessing right in front of you. I'll sip to that. I don't think y'all heard what I just said. Hold on. You're watching a manifested miracle displayed before your very eyes, because I decided to what? Move in silence. I didn't tell nobody that I was getting ready to do a visual podcast. No one knew. I just did it. That's what it is. I'm not waiting. I'm not anticipating. I'm not sitting over here. Oh, well, let me tell the people. Let me see if they'll like it. Do you think I should do a visual podcast? Well, everybody on social media is doing visual podcasts. Everybody's a podcaster. So they don't have me. They don't have me. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys have some big dreams. Well, I want to cook on TikTok, and I want to cook on Instagram, and I want to start an ASMR video. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I want to do that, but everybody else is already doing it. Everybody else already has it going on, and you feel like, well, there's no room for me. Baby, there's not a you on the screen. See, it's your tribe that's waiting on you if you would be willing to do the work and show up anyhow. Now, I had to turn here to this section. Anyhow. I could have said, oh, Ariel, I'm fine. I don't think I need to do a exclusive visual podcast. I think I could just do this from the corner of my little corridors at my little home, in my little corner, in my own little corner, in my own little chair. Cinderella, if you know, you know. Okay? I can be whatever I want to be. I'm just saying, you got to get your circle. And some of you guys are saying to yourself, as I speak about your circle, you're thinking about the people in your circle now. Let me tell you how you know whether they're dream killers. If when you look at their life, they're not walking in any type of purpose. They're not walking towards their goals. They're always talking about what somebody else got going on. They're always gossiping and tearing somebody else down. They always got something to say about what the next person is doing. But when you look at their life, there's nothing happening. They got nothing going. They keep talking about what they're going to do. Well, one day I'm going to do. One day I'm going to be. Well, one day I dream a genie, huh? Baby, I want you to get up out of that thing and dance to You Feel Better. I don't know why I got song quotes tonight, but follow me, baby. Follow me. I want you to what? Find your tribe. Now, where can you find them? You can find them in mastermind groups, fitness groups at your church. Maybe you have to go on Facebook. Maybe you need to Google, hey, groups for positive mindsets, groups for cooking, whatever it is. I was actually at the mall. I want to say it was Santa Monica Mall. They had this cooking class. I thought it was so dope. It reminded me of the movie Hitch. Remember when they all came together and they was cooking and he broke out with an allergic reaction, Will Smith. I was like, I want to try that. And when I saw the class, I'm like, I think this is something that I want to do. Because, you know, you got to put yourself where you see yourself. That's why some of us aren't growing. Well, I'll sip to that because that right there just hit me. That hit me. We're not putting ourselves in the atmosphere, in the circles to say, hey, you know, I think I can be with these people. I want to live in this neighborhood. Why aren't you walking in that neighborhood? Why aren't you walking into the homes in that neighborhood? This is a turn. This is for somebody. If you want to see yourself where you see yourself, go where you want to be seen. I don't hear nobody. Let the hit dog holler. Get up and move. Get up and do something. And watch your life be transformed forever. Number 4, mind your business. Baby, mind the business that pays you. Do you have the energy to focus on someone if you're chasing your dreams? Do you have the energy to do what they're doing if you're loving on yourself? Do you have the energy when you're focusing on strengthening your spiritual walk? No, because I don't have time to worry about you. I'm moving in silence. I'm doing me in 2023. I'm not worried about what people got to say about me. You know something? That's the problem with many of us. We're so caught up in what they'll say we're so caught up in what they will say once we do something different. But the reality of it is, oh, well, they're not doing it anyway. They would have talked about you for not doing it. They would have said, oh, I thought she was supposed to be this. Oh, I thought he was supposed to be this. I thought they were supposed to be this big star. I thought they were supposed to go here and go there. Baby, start today. Create goals. I want you to get a schedule. I always talk about that. Limit your social media. And I'm going to be real. I get it. Social media. I'm going to be real with you. This is social media, baby. You're funny. You got some of the funniest videos I've ever seen. The funniest things I've ever visited on social media. I mean, some stuff be on there sometime. I say to myself, now, how did this land here on IG? This shouldn't even be put here, but it's there. However, you got to manage your time. You know, you'll find yourself on Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube. You know how you click on the video, you be like, I'm just going here for a minute. I'm gonna make this one story post. That's how we do. Make this one story post. Out of nowhere, you done went from one story post to a DM to a funny video to 25 more videos. Hello, somebody. Then you're sending the videos to all your friends, your family. I was just speaking to somebody about this the other day. They was like, child, why all y'all sending me the same memes? Everybody's sending me the same funny memes because we get caught up and we get lost track of time because we're not present. But I'm not talking about being present today. I'm not talking about that today, but you follow me, okay? Avoid the silly arguments as well. Many of us spend too much of our time in frustration. And I found myself in that place. I got to get the last word in. I gotta say it. I got to be the one to get it off my chest. When you get to moving in silence, silly arguments don't even faze you. You argue about what? You said what about what? Oh, okay, you win. You're right. You know, I was talking to this guy once who I thought would have possibly been a potential, but he wasn't. And you're not it. But anyway, I was talking to this guy, and for some reason, this particular dude always felt like he had to be right. I mean, will argue me down. And I would say to myself, like, bro, you okay? You never got a word in as a child. And it got to the point I got so tired of arguing because this really started to show me in my own way. Because sometimes you think other people are the problem, but sometimes you're also inflicting pain on yourself when you could really be doing something else that's beneficial to your life. And I started to say to myself, you know what? Fiandra, just tell him he's right. What are you going to lose? Just think about it. By telling somebody they're right about it. Okay, you win. Or you ain't got to say you win. Just say, okay, sure. Okay. That takes nothing out of you. No breath. You don't lose oxygen. You don't lose your time. You don't lose your mind. Because you are at peace in the Middle East. I just had to say it just like that. Peace. Write peace on your notepad today, in the Middle East. Also, I want you to find a mentor. Somebody that you can look up to. Now, some of us are able to be in close proximity of our mentors, and some of us are not. I know for me, I love me some Lisa Nichols. Okay. I love me some Coach Stormy Wellington. I love me some Grant Cardone. I love me some Oprah Winfrey. I love me some Nicole Walters. Because these people I look up to. Why? Because they are at maximum potential in their lives and they're constantly on the move. You notice something about people who are wealthy? Even though that they have wealth already, they're constantly moving in action. And they're also moving in silence because most of the time you don't even know their next move till it actually happens, till the post is already made, till the photo shoot pictures actually come out. You don't see nothing until it's actually in your face. So it's time to move in silence and find out what your main focus should truly be. Next, glow up silently. Upgrade yourself behind the scenes. And then when the time is right, baby, you're going to shine. People are going to be wowed by how you look, your appearance, how you have transformed physically, mentally, and spiritually. You know, I want to take you guys on a transparent moment. I used to be about 80 pounds heavier. Thank you, God, for the weight loss. And I didn't like being that big. Now, I understand we are all in a body positive motion, and I want you to love yourself. Love yourself. I loved myself, but I didn't like how I felt. And I'm going to just be real. And I thank God that I was able to pull me together. And it was during the pandemic. And literally just recently, I've been able to get out a little bit, go out to some places, and people have seen me and they're like, oh my God, girl, you look so good. Oh my God. You know, because I took time to move in silence. I didn't need to make a national announcement to the world. Y'all, I'm going to lose me some weight today. It's actually this funny video. I would post it, but I'm not. Of me working out, actually. And I was like, guys, I'm going to transform my life. I'm going to show you guys me working out for the next 100 days. And I laugh at that video because I'm like, what was I thinking? 100 days, baby, try 10 first and see where you can get with it. But the point I'm making is I decided to fix me silently. So that when I walked outside and people seen my transformation, they knew that baby actually did some work within. I fixed on myself. I cried. I shedded tears. I did what I needed to do. I did what I had to do. Side note, we have a sponsor for this video today, which is Total Life Changes. If you want to lose some weight, you want to detoxify your life, baby, I use 4 of their awesome products. I'm using their NutriBurst. I'm using the Brew Tea, Slim AM, and their NRG, Natural Raw Energy and Natural Raw Gains. Baby, try it. It does definitely work. Click the link below and you will love every bit of it. With that being said, we're going to get back into this thing. Glow up silently. So let's get into the acronyms. Y'all know I got an acronym for silence. Silence. Shh. S in silence. Sit with yourself. Let me tell you something. Many of you want everybody to sit at you. But you want everybody to sit at your table with you, but you won't even sit at your table with you by yourself. You don't like your own company. I've never quite understood that. Many folks don't like their own company, but you want people to be in your company, but you don't like yourself. If you listened to my podcast last week when I spoke about loving on you, it's time for you to love on you, because if you don't do it, baby, nobody else will do it quite how you do it. Even when people love you, they can never love you truly how you love you. So sit with yourself. Ignite your flame. Baby, put some respect on your name. It's time to light up the fire in your life. Clean up your house. Set up a schedule. Do what you need to do. Show up for yourself every single day. Every day ain't gonna be easy. You guys will be surprised. I have been played by people. Folks call themselves being my friends, and then they call themselves getting together in a group of folks to talk about me. You know, I've had people do some things, baby, some things. And I said to myself, really? But it let me know how much light I truly possess if a group of people would get together to talk about me. Baby, when they get together to talk about you, say to yourself, I am the one and the only. If you listen to last week's podcast, you already know. L in silence. Leverage every opportunity in front of you. What does that mean? Every single thing in front of you, leverage it. If you're working out and you said you want to start losing some weight, post the content. Sometimes for me, social media has been my best accountability partner. I get people to DM me, be like, oh my God, girl, thank you for working out today. You inspired me. Even before I started doing visual podcasts and I was only doing the podcast where you listen in with your ears, I would have people DM me, V, please keep podcasting. Please keep posting your podcast. And it's really encouraging me. It's really keeping me uplifted. So leverage every single opportunity. It could be a small thing that you're overlooking and you could be taking it for granted. Leverage it. You never, ever know what can happen in that situation. You never know who's around. You never know who's looking. You never know. E, eliminate the noise and the distractions. Some of you need to press the block button on your cellular device. On your cellular device. The block button. Some of you need to unfollow some folks. I'll sip to that. On social media. Some of you need to say, hey, God bless America. I got to eliminate the distractions because the distractions have caused me to have setbacks that I can't get back from. And I don't want to be caught up. I don't want to miss out on what's in front of me because I'm being distracted by a no good something and somebody and some people. I had to tell somebody this just the other week. If you would hang out with somebody that don't mind you being drunk as a skunk and looking a fool, baby, they not your friend. If they'll put you in compromising positions, if they will leave you hanging and stranded, it's not for you, baby. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. And that's up here, y'all know. Notice yourself. What you like, what you need to change, how you need to do better. Should I speak like this? Should I look like this? Should I smile more? Should I change my wardrobe? Should I keep on calling those friends? Should I keep on going over there? What do I really like? What is it that I want for me? When you start moving in silence, you start to focus on what's good for you. You stop worrying about the latest news on social media because a lot of it's smoke and mirrors anyway. If you know, you know. Flat Earth. We'll talk about it next week. If you know, you know. I'm just saying, a lot of what you're seeing is not even reality. Many of you are living in the 3D, but we'll talk about it next week. We're in a spiritual world. Notice yourself. Notice who you are. Notice that you are truly a spiritual being. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm putting you on right now. You got to get past the fragments of what you are currently seeing and get into the place of saying, hey, I got to do better. I have to do me. And that's on Piriano. Also, C, connect with your vision. How do you connect with your vision? Your vision becomes the very muse of who you are. Like many of you guys see, I do music as well. I'm connected with that thing. I'm in it to win it. Cause I'm going all the way, all the way, all the way to the top. And I'll never, ever, ever, ever stop. Cause I'm going. You already know the vibes. I'm connected with my vision as I move in the silence. E, energy. determines your frequency. Where energy goes, no, where focus goes, energy flows. Baby, many of you are putting your focus into people, places, and things that don't benefit you, and you're wondering why your life is looking how it's looking. That's why your problems are magnifying bigger than the goals and the dreams that you have. Baby, if you don't start moving in silence, your life will get the best of you. 2023 will be gone before you know it. Stop being caught up in what everybody else got going on, what everybody else is doing, and get caught up in you. Period. As you glow and grow, then everybody else will know. You want to write that one down, baby. As you glow and grow, then everybody else will know. You don't have to announce it. You ain't got to put it on public display. When they see you glow up, they'll know it. When they see you on their television screen, you ain't got to say, I'm going to be on TV. You ain't got to say, I'm about to win an Oscar. They're going to see it. They're going to know it. They're going to thrive in it. So with that being said, you guys, I want to say thank you for tuning in to another lovely podcast on Rocks Your Life. You guys, we're going to the top and we're never ever going to stop. And we're going to move in silence all 2023. I want to shout out 808 Dreams Production for making this possible. I want to shout out to you for making this possible, because if I didn't have listeners, I wouldn't even have grown as big as I have. I've been podcasting for 4 years, and look at us now, guys. We're going all the way to the top. I want to say thank you for tuning in. As you guys know, I'm your girl, Viandra Rocks, and I rocks, you rocks, and we rocks together. Rocks Nation, stand up in the building. You can't say that slogan without including yourself, and that's on Periano. Why? Because we're winning at life. It's not over until we win. Until next time, peace to you.
'Cause I'm going all the way, all the way, all the way to the top. And I